They are massive.
ginormous.
They are huge.
Okay, so it's like I'm freshly here. We just started. I'm not tired.
Today, we're making Germknödel. And because I've never had it before, I brought in an area expert.
Yes, I'm gonna try and help as much as I can. I wouldn't call myself an expert.
Well, expert at eating the Germknödel.
That I am, yes.
I've never had it before. And just to make sure that we know we're on the right track, we're going to compare it to what you usually get over here.
That's what everybody knows in Austria.
Frozen ones. In German, Riesen.
It means giant.
This is one that we get from the store. I think the package is lying.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, to start off making the Germknödel, we need to heat some milk up to 38 degrees Celsius, but no more than 40.
Do you know anything about yeast dumplings?
Oh,
Where do they come from? I have no idea.
What I read, there's different ones as you come down from Germany, and there's more Bavarian, Austrian. There's also some in Czech, like Bohemia. And what I heard was they've been making it since the 1700s. But since the invention of instant yeast, which was made by a brewer, which, you know, Bavaria, beer everywhere, it became more common for the people who were doing Lent to eat something that wasn't, you know, full of meat, which they weren't allowed to because Christianity. And it goes back to a lot of Austrian things. They love to have dessert for main meals.
We have a lot of really nice Mehlspeisen, right? Which is the flour meals that we talked about. So it's a flour meal, it's a Mehlspeise, so anything without meat. There's plenty of those in Austria. And Germknödel, I mean, it's really just a dessert now. It's not an actual meal, no? Although it's big as one. So how do you know if the milk's ready?
Modern technology. A thermometer.
Okay. Is it regular milk, like a full fat thing?
Yeah.
Okay. How many Germknödel are we making?
4.
Okay.
Once your milk's up to temperature, in the bowl of your stand mixer, if you're using one, we're using one because I don't want to, you know, knead it by hand. Makes it much easier. Then a little bit of sugar, maybe about a teaspoon's worth. Now I didn't have the right amount of white sugar, so I mixed a little bit of this raw cane sugar in as well. It'll be all right.
We hope.
That'll be fine.
Okay.
And then
Germ.
Okay,
yeast.
fresh yeast.
Okay.
You can use dry yeast.
Oh, that smells.
I always use fresh yeast because I think it's better. If you use fresh yeast, you're going to need 20 grams, which these packets are always around 20, 21.
43. Oh no, shall we fish some out?
No, it'll be fine.
Okay.
The reason why we actually warm the milk and put the sugar in is so when we mix up this yeast, it'll help it like jumpstart its aliveness, you could say.
Okay.
So we'll mix it in until it's dissolved, and then we'll let it sit for 10 minutes or so, or until it gets a little bit foamy. Shouldn't take any more than 10, 15 minutes maximum. If it doesn't, your yeast is dead. Okay. That's also why we don't heat it up to more than 40 degrees.
Because you kill the yeast then.
You will definitely kill your yeast. We'll let that sit and foam up while we measure out the rest of the ingredients. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
So,
but how make it 0?
So it's 300 grams of all-purpose flour, or universal if you're in Austria.
300?
300.
I think the bowl is too small.
Oh no, it'll fit. You just give it a little...
Alright, 303, sorry.
On the dot.
How was our yeast doing? Has it grown? It's kind of foamy.
The big bubbles around the edge, that was from me mixing it, but you see it's like a clear patch in the middle. This is actually very fine, dense bubbles from yeast activation. Our yeast is foaming, as you can see.
It's foaming a lot, yeah.
Yeah, which is no problem. You can let this go, it'll keep foaming for the next 20 minutes or whatever. But it's proof that our yeast is alive. We have to melt some butter.
How much butter do we need?
40 grams. But I always put a little bit extra in, because when you melt it, there's always some left in there when you tip it in. And more butter is always a good thing.
Yes, I agree.
So we're gonna melt this until just melted. As you see, there's a couple of little solid bits in there. And it's not too hot, which the bottom is, but it'll be fine.
Okay.
So then we add the rest of the ingredients, which is the flour.
Do you sometimes need to sift the flour through a thing?
With cakes?
No?
I would say yes.
Okay.
This, I would say no. I don't actually sift flour usually because with a stand mixer it's...
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of...
Rest of the sugar, butter, a little shake of salt, maybe half a teaspoon or so. Even if though it's like a sweet dish, a lot of people don't put salt in desserts, which is a big mistake.
I agree.
Yeah.
I always put salt in my chocolate, like hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Makes it better.
Okay, 1 whole egg. So we close it down.
Yeah.
And then we start it off on a low speed.
Which is...
Just turn it that way a little bit.
This way?
Yep. A little bit more. Now we just let it like that. You don't want to put it on full straight away because this is going to go everywhere. So we'll let it mix a little bit on low speed till it gets incorporated, and then we'll speed it up a little bit more. I bought it from Orbi, which is a hardware store. And it's the best thing to use for scraping dough in your stand mixer bowl.
What is it originally for?
Putting putty into walls and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll stop it.
We'll stop that?
Yeah, we'll stop. And then we'll pop it up.
Okay.
Because with a stand mixer, you always have to have a mandatory scrape down at the sides.
Okay.
I think so anyway. Making sure that it's, kind of mix everything that's in the bowl through. Then we close it back down. Low speed again. And then we can slowly speed it up till, I would say, on the Kenwood stand mixer, which I own, which is not sponsored by the way, up to around 2.5.
2.5?
Yeah, 2.5.
That sounds fast.
Nah. That's medium low, I would say, on this machine. And now we just let it mix till it comes together as one cohesive dough, and it starts pulling away from the sides and comes into a nice bowl.
Okay.
Now we just wait. Little intermission. So the doughs are looking
a little bit wet.
A little bit wet at this stage, but we'll give it a scrape. It is starting to come together. We'll just put a little bit more flour in there, but you don't want to put too much flour, because what I've come to realize is if you make too much flour into a dough and don't have some, stickiness to it,
right,
it doesn't make a better product in the end.
Right.
You want a little bit of stickiness to your dough. Close it down, we'll get that back on. So we'll just add a little bit of flour, probably half a tablespoon,
Okay.
and we'll let that mix in.
It already kind of looks a little bit better, I feel like.
Yeah. All right, that should be good. So we turn it off?
You turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of flour down.
So it doesn't stick to the surface, right? It's like baking 101 or cooking 101.
Yeah.
And on your hand too. Okay, yeah, I get it.
Scoop it all out. So sprinkle a little bit more flour over the top. And then it's very sticky at the moment. I'm just going to bring it together the rest of the way into a nice tight little ball.
But this looks good. Doesn't look like it sticks too much to your hands. Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
It will be alright it's a good motto for everything. Yeah. It's the Austrian equivalent to bitte passen.
Back in the bowl, and then we get a plate.
A plate out of nowhere.
And then we just stick it on top.
Okay.
And then we're going to stick that into the oven, which has been preheating, you could say, to 50 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
So we'll turn it off, and then we'll stick that in there, and then that'll double in size. It just helps it along if we have the oven on and it's warmed up a little bit, because it's winter time here at the moment.
How long do we let it sit in the oven?
Until it's doubled in size.
Okay, so we just check in like 10 minutes again?
More like 45 minutes to an hour.
All right.
So we'll be back. Okay. So
Wow, it's gorgeous. Wow.
doubled in size.
The smell is still
Yeasty.
Yeah, it's very yeasty, but it's getting better. It's getting sweeter, which is nice.
Now we just have to degas all that air that's in it now, which seems kind of counterintuitive, but that's what we do. So flour, that's on the hands. Do you want to do it?
We don't want to have the dough to be gassy. Wait a second, let me wash my hands. We don't need more germ. We have germ teig.
Germ teig.
Germ teig.
Flour on the hands.
Thank you. I just go like this?
Yeah, just straight in.
Wow. It's like destroying a creature from, I don't know, Alien or something. I can't believe I'm allowed to do this.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to ruin everything in a second here. I just scrape it out to the
straight
thing.
onto the table.
Okay. That is gorgeous.
Let's just get it into 4 equal bowls. Flour on the top of the scale so it doesn't stick. Then you weigh it. Yeah, 650 divided by 4.
Put me on the spot. 650 divided by 4. 162.5. I just did that in my head.
You're just gonna divide it into 4 so it can go like this. And then I always like to do it to the gram because that's just how my head works. You can also just do it like that, but I can see that this one's bigger than this piece. So
yes.
You can also do it rough or you could do it exactly like we will.
Perfect.
So that one's 160.
The precision.
They're all within, 5 grams or so.
Amazing. Oh my goodness.
It's yours.
This will be mine. I will have to eat it later.
The easiest way now would be to bring it into a nice tight little ball. So just roll it.
But mine doesn't look as good as yours.
With the palm, so you push it in,
Yeah.
and then you kind of shape it when you bring it with your thumb, and you roll it with your fingers, and the thumb's always involved in it.
I think it's looking good.
Because it's just to make the next step easier, so it doesn't have to be like a perfect circle or anything like that.
Yeah, but yours are all flat on the surface and mine is like kind of crinkly. Done.
So the next thing we need to do, so we flip it over.
The ugly side.
Yeah, and then we flatten it out into a little disc shape. Does it feel Germknödel-y?
It does. I can taste it in my mouth.
Now here comes the key ingredient, Powidl.
That we bought ourselves.
I'll let the Austrian explain Powidl.
I'm not Austrian, but I think it's, I hope this is like...
You're not Austrian?
No, I'm Polish.
Oh, you're Polish.
I came here when I was 2. I think it's roasted plum jam.
Okay, well there you go. A very Czech thing for an Austrian/Bavarian dish.
Yes.
Which is very common around these areas because I guess it was all
one.
Yeah, especially back when this was invented, Austro-Hungarian Empire, which probably included those countries.
Yeah.
Don't fact check me on that one. Sounds about right. Since I've never eaten Germknödel,
Okay.
is it better to have a lot more of this in there or a little bit less? What's your take? Do you want a lot of jam or a little bit of jam?
Well, we want it to close, right? So I wouldn't say more, not more than that. I've never made Germknödel. I only eat the ones that are defrosted.
Tablespoon? Well, I think that looks all right. I think that looks good. And now we just bring it all together.
Okay.
And make sure we pinch all the seams.
Okay, pinch the seams. Yeah, I'm not pinching anything.
Yeah. So we just bring it together and then pinch them all together. Okay, it gets a little sticky.
It's sticky on the wrong side though. It looks good.
It's all stuck together?
Yes, it looks like a Chinese bun, which is good because we have the right steamer for it.
Yeah, then you want to let them sit on a floured surface.
Okay.
Put them just here.
I turn it around, right?
Yeah, you can use the scraper. Make sure you don't pierce the top of it when you do it. And you sit them seam side down on a floured surface.
Ah!
Yeah, just flip it around and just sit it on a floured surface.
Stressful.
Okay, now we got 2 more to do.
That looks good.
I think imperfections in home cooking is a must because otherwise you bought it from a shop.
I agree.
We'll cover those up. We'll let them chill out like that till they puff up a little bit. While we get the steamer ready.
And why do we need the parchment paper? We're gonna put it in the
so
steamer. I can help. Let me do something. Okay.
Alrighty.
Ah.
So, my very Austrian steamer setup. A bamboo steamer on top of a wok. Doesn't get much more Austrian than this. We can either put a parchment paper on the whole bottom and then poke holes all in it, or we can just make like individual little parchment pieces for them to sit on. All it is to stop it sticking. I think it'd be much easier to make one for the whole thing and then poke a bunch of holes in it.
Okay. I wonder if this is gonna fit.
I did cut it a bit too big.
Yeah.
So you have to cut it exact.
Perfect.
Perfect on the first try. So, that's your turn.
My turn.
Now because we've covered up the holes, we're going to poke some holes in here. So, knife.
Yes.
And then just poke away.
Okay. Many or not too many? Oh no, it seems like a lot.
A lot, yeah. We want the steam to come through. Ooh, yeah, that's just about ready.
This is a lot of work. This is why I don't have a cooking channel.
I don't know, I find it quite therapeutic. Just to make double sure it's not going to stick, just a little bit of...
Thank you.
Whoop, it's probably a bit too much, but that'll be right. Just a little bit of oil.
Is this olive oil?
Well, probably should use a neutral oil, but it'll be fine.
It'll be a little bit Italian because this is traditional, but not.
Ready?
Kind of. I feel like the paper moved a little
It'll be
bit,
fine.
but you sure? Because like there's like no holes here now.
They're getting big.
They look good. Wow.
It shouldn't be rapidly boiling. It should be just spiritedly simmering. Like in every time you make a dumpling. Not raging boil, but nicely simmering.
Okay.
Which we pretty much got that there. So we're gonna gently put them in the basket. So now we stack them up. And now we put them on top of the wok. Or your steamer, or however you got yours.
For how long? Until they're ready. Right?
Pretty much. They're gonna take, I would say, anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes.
Oh wow.
I would not lift that lid before 15 minutes.
Okay.
Then you could risk them completely failing and collapsing on itself.
Okay.
So we'll set a timer for 15 minutes, and now we wait.
That is a lot of butter.
Butter makes everything better. We can do it by eye. Actually, we should have measured. We can, we'll do it by eye.
Okay.
So, and a spoon. So now we spoon it in, and now we,
Just go like this.
yeah, but with the back of the spoon,
With the back of the spoon.
and then you can kind of push it a little bit.
Yes.
It'll go a bit quicker. What do you think?
I think it looks pretty good. That's how it looks like.
The butter's just melted. We'll just set that aside to already use it.
2 more minutes.
I've never done this before, but I feel like I'm gonna do it today. Is to tempt the dumpling to see if it's ready.
What's the right temperature?
It should be between 93 and 95 degrees Celsius.
That's the thing to me, like you stand here for 2 hours for somebody to eat it for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's worth it, I get it, but...
Oh. They are massive. They are huge. Yeah.
Just maybe because they're so big, they need more time.
They need another few more minutes.
They're like double the size of these guys.
We need some plates.
It's a porcelain, Bavaria.
Yeah, from Bavaria. We're eating a Bavarian dish on a Bavarian plate.
Yes, very fitting.
That's the one I'm looking for.
Yes. I'm here to help with the language, not with the cooking. They're gonna fill the whole plate. See, this is the amount of cooking I want to do. Get it out of a package and putting it into a bowl.
They're not ready.
Can you overcook them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where they'll start like deflating and become all shitty. 2 more minutes and then we take them out.
Oh.
They got quite big. But I think they're done.
They are massive. Those are the biggest Germknödel I've ever seen in my life.
Let's check those out.
Wow.
They're quite big.
They're big, but I mean, they're not...
They're rather large.
Yeah, I think if they taste good, then it's even better that they're so big. If there's anything I can do. What? This is a Mehlspeise, okay? But it holds together, so that's a good sign.
Yep.
Those are the biggest Germknödel ever.
Yum yum.
There you go. I think they look good. The longer I look at them, the smaller they get. It's like, yeah, this is a good size. I think this is okay.
So now comes the good part, the topping. Like, you can also serve this with vanilla sauce.
Yeah. But traditionally, I think it's with the butter and the
Yeah,
pommes.
we're just gonna drain them in butter.
Whoa.
Okay.
Crazy.
And then a little bit of this.
Usually you make like a little, they make it like a little mountain on top.
Oh.
I don't know, like this, but like, you know, more. Yes. If there was no comparison to what the other things are, as how big they are, then we would know that this is so big.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is.
I think it looks perfect. Shall we? Yeah.
Do the honors. Let's get into it.
It was very good. It was excellent.
I don't know why I don't order it more often. Usually when I go out for dinner with Austrians, yourself and my wife, sometimes they'll just order like a small starter and then have a dessert. And I'm always thinking, you know, why? This is completely why. A massive yeast dumpling, it's actually quite filling.
Can I have another bite?
Yeah, go for it.
Amazing. It was well worth it.
All right, let's cut into this store-bought one, see how we did. Already it feels a little denser. Let's give it a taste. It's a lot sweeter.
Yeah.
A little more dense. Not in a bad way. I just think ours is a lot better. After making it, is it better to make your own or to buy this?
It's better to make your own, but I wouldn't do it again. I'll come at the end again next time.
To bring my own, while it's good, I mean, it's not bad, it's just what everybody's used to here. I'm not just saying that I think the homemade one tastes better,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I agree.
Comment down below if you'd want a savoury version of this and what type of savoury thing you would fill this with.
I think the Schweinsbraten is good. Some Schweinsbraten inside.